Well, hello. Welcome to Colorado Springs Hypnosis, your resource for hypnosis and hypnotic things. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about self-hypnosis, and I'm actually going to teach you one technique known as the Betty Erickson self-hypnosis technique. For those of you that don't know, Milton Erickson is one of the more famous hypnotists in American history. He really shaped some very good techniques and really was a pioneer in getting all of that started. So his wife, though, was also very good at hypnosis, and she came up with this technique, and I think it's a really good technique, especially if you're the kind of person that perhaps has tried to meditate before, tried to do self-hypnosis, and you have a hard time because your mind wanders or things distract you. This is a really good technique that really has you focus on all of the things that would normally distract you. Now, I do not do a ton of self-hypnosis because my wife, Brisa, is also a hypnotist, so if I want to be hypnotized, I can just ask her to do it. However, on occasion, it is nice to just guide yourself into a light trance and, decide to work on certain things. So I will tell you, when doing self-hypnosis, it's very good to come up with a reason that you're doing self-hypnosis beforehand and kind of come up with an amount of time that you'd like to do it for. Now, I generally will also set an alarm just in case I do run a little bit long. The alarm can go off and I can start to come out of trance. But if I want to go into hypnosis for, say, 5 minutes, I might set my alarm for, 6 or 7 minutes to allow myself to come back out of it again. So without further ado, let me explain how this whole thing works. All right, you go through a couple of steps, and it's a 3, 2, 1, 0 kind of thing. Basically, you start by looking around the room and noticing 3 things that you would see. And then you listen to hear 3 things, and then you notice 3 things that you are feeling. So take a couple moments doing all those things, and then you'll go ahead and look around the room and see 2 things that you can see, hear 2 things that you can hear, and feel 2 things that you can feel. And then in the end, you actually close your eyes and you imagine 1 thing that you have seen, 1 thing that you have heard, and 1 thing that you have felt. And as you do that, it will help you focus and make your way into a trance. So I'll go ahead and demonstrate right now. All right, so as I sit here, I look around, I can see the wall in front of me. I can see a bottle of water, and I can see my camera that I'm recording with. And then as I listen, I can hear the sounds of the air conditioning. I can hear another humming that I don't know what is, and I hear a couple of gentlemen talking in the next office. Let's go on to what I feel. Well, I can feel the chair beneath me. While I breathe, I can feel the air coming into my nostrils, and I can feel the air temperature, which is just about right. It's probably a little warmer than I'd like, but it's okay. Excellent. So now I'm going to look around and notice 2 things that I see. I see some business cards that I have, and I see the microphone, and I can hear my chair as I move around. It makes a slight noise, and I can still hear very well the air conditioning. And I can feel the chair against my back, and as a matter of fact, I can already feel myself kind of drifting into trance. So now I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to think about 1 thing that I've seen before, and I'm going to think about the mountain range that we have to the west of Colorado Springs, because I do love to look at it when I'm driving into work. And something that I've heard before, I'll go ahead and just think of the sound of a breeze, that not like super windy, but a nice light breeze that makes everything calm. And I really love the feeling of just floating on a floaty in a pool or a lake or a river, just kind of drifting, dreaming and floating and being so relaxed. That's right. Okay, so yeah, I didn't set an alarm or anything, and I've just been sitting here for a few minutes. But yeah, in a nutshell, that is how you do the Betty Erickson induction. It's very calming. It does work very well. And we'll say if it doesn't work exactly the way you want it to the first time, go ahead and give it a couple of tries. And what you'll find is the more that you practice going into trance, the easier that it'll get. All right, well, thank you. Please feel free to like, subscribe, or comment. And yeah, have a wonderful day. Goodbye.